Donald Trump is gonna get even with the woke. The woke are gonna be put to sleep because they're dopes. And with his reliable friend Muskie, they're gonna undo every liberal journey. Now, Millie said to lose his security. He betrayed the country thoroughly. If I am not mistaken, and my mind is wrong, he said Donald said nasty things about our soldiers. Oh, so wrong. Millie is a agent of the deep state, can't you see? He incriminated and tried to say Donald was a bad guy, but it didn't work out for him, as you can see. He won't be able to sell information that he has about the security. Nelly lost his security. Now, the young men of the January 6th rebellion, and it was a rebellion against the tyranny of the Biden Bolshevik uh, system. The country had been so corrupted that they had tried to use the government, the FBI, CIA, the deep state bureaucracy, against one man that threatened their whole cavalcade of corruption, Donald Trump. Ooh, like a giant striding the universe, like the true vicar of God, instrument of God, tool of God, if you will. That man, you see it? I pray to every day. It's my deity. He's the closest thing we will ever get to God. For he is the instrument of destiny. Destiny, I say. Yes. Those men of January 6th that the Biden administration say are traitors, basically the patriots of the MAGA movement. Because they pooped on Nancy Pelosi's desk. Well, Nancy, big bosom Nancy, insider trading Nancy, had been pooping on this country for the 40 or 50 years of her career. But her career, as well as Biden, is over. Oh, like some zombie, she will travel through the corridors with her waxen face, her large ponderous boobs. She will break a hip once in a while. Time will destroy her, but her evil will live on. Will live on in the hearts of every woke woman, every demented beaker. Ah, panic sets in at Starbucks. Why is that? Perhaps they're no longer going to be woke. Perhaps then, now, they will be what they should be, a place to sell coffee. Yes, coffee. Can you imagine going into a place and seeing the flags of various radical movements there, advertising and saying, oh, we're woken. We support the children being manipulated sexually and turned into eunuchs in the future. Or we can support the gay rights movement, the Rainbow Coalition. We have contempt for our own country. The Rainbow Coalition, with some good things where they want to just be equal to people, and some bad things where they want special privileges. No, no. No special privileges merely because you like show tunes and do the hoopy doop with your fellow sex holidays. No, I say, I deny you, and Donald Trump, he who dwells high, has ordained him as the leader of this country and ordained him as the leader of all that is normal and good and conservative. Kathy, you are intolerable. Toilets. Toilets for everyone now. Kathy. Kathy, I think it's our governor's name. Kathy Hochul has proven with her frozen face she is indifferent to the sufferings of the many. And of course, being alive and corruption and psychotics roaming the subways, repeating the same crimes over and over again, being let out, and junkies roaming the streets, destroying, and foreigners, an invading army of illegals, destroying the country inwardly, causing crime among themselves, and attacking human beings of the American persuasion. And not only that, enslaving children turn them into prostitutes, and even the legal ones are actually taking away resources for Americans. It's obvious. This is an invasion to destabilize the United States, to weaken it, to make it merely a vessel for the greater powers. Yes, the one world government. We colonized New York. Drones. Biden administration treated us like a bunch of idiots, not saying what the drones were. In fact, the drones were released, the information released by Trump, a military exercise. They were the most advanced drones possible, and they were flying over New Jersey, flying over New York, and then flying all over the world. Of course, the possibility of alien invasion was there. I mean, aliens from outer space, or inner space, another dimension, or time travelers. But no, it was merely a military exercise that the Biden administration insisted on keeping secret. Why? Because being open and honest about your government was not part of the Democratic plan. No, not at all. Oh, my Lourdes. Now, I have no fan of Madonna. She's a blasphemous B-girl who gave me a dirty look when I was 23 and she was 23. Oh, how did this happen? Beautiful woman was walking down the street. I gave her the famous Gachek smile. She gave me a disdainful look. And she seemed strangely familiar. Then I saw her in the paper. Sean Penn. Sean Penn. Well, oh, the woman was just a nasty girl. I was not being fresh. I was just being friendly. And it was the distance. Since then, she's validated my low opinion of her. Oh, her sacrilegious videos. Oh, her over sexuality videos. Oh, when she dropped kicking a child. Most people don't know it. But a child, a boy, a young little boy, and a young woman were going for no autographs. They jumped in front of Madonna and said, "Give me your autograph." Madonna, to show off her physical prowess, picked the boy up above her head and body slammed him. God knows what happened psychologically to this young man, or young boy in this case. Another thing she did, I'll tell you, she was just a bad girl, sacrilegious girl. Now she has a young woman named Lourdes, who, and among other children, a fearful woman, I'll say that for her. Strangely enough, they dress strangely, but I haven't heard any scandals. Yes, the apple seems to have fallen from the tree. They're not nasty like their mother, unless in terms of taking drugs and fornicating with everything that moves. Strange. They look strange, and they are oversexed. Lourdes was wearing this article. Oh, what just happened? Oh, this car was quicker than you think. Jones, oh, this future tense for New York City Mystic Forest. Mysteries? 24 Forest. What that means? I haven't read these things in a while. I have them gobulating in my brain. Ah, Madonna. She's exhausting herself. She got sick the other day. And all the children gathered around. They say from work. That word. But Madonna is trying to stay young. Me and Madonna are the same age. I believe I look younger than Madonna. I believe I look more human than Madonna. Of course, I worship Christ. I don't mock him like this upside down cross Madonna having shows in which she, an elderly woman, flounces about the stage while women dressed as nuns go in pole dancing. It's going to be hot for you on the other side, Madonna. Hot for you, I say. I'm glad that God isn't so mean, 'cause you won't be, not you won't be that. Some little, roasting and toasting is needed. Or you may be born a virgin and stay one. Go to a monastery. Oh, yes, that would be a turn of events, seeing how the other side like virgin. God just wants us to grow. Anyway, this Nostrovini is over, and I am going to see how it goes and how I am in this particular run. Okay. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. The trumpets are marching on. Everybody now. Glory.